Let's take a look at some of the best players expected to have a breakout 2022-2023 NBA season. Welcome to Fleece TV. Let's get it. Cade Cunningham. The Detroit Pistons have a lot to be excited about after adding Jaden Ivey to their core of young players, but whether they can pull off a successful rebuild will depend on the play of second-year guard Cade Cunningham. Cade averaged an impressive 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in his first year despite dealing with injuries and a slow start, but by the second half of his rookie season, Detroit started to see the potential of the future star they took with the #1 overall pick. In March, Cunningham upped his numbers to 22 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds per game while shooting 48% from the field, and with additional lob threats and floor spaces available on the roster, we could see a rise in those averages. If he continues to improve his outside efficiency and limit his turnovers, Cunningham is poised to take another step forward, building off a successful rookie season. Josh Giddey. Although Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith Jr. both played well during their summer league game, Giddey might have been the one who impressed people the most. Giddey averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in 33 minutes per game during the final 24 contests of his rookie season. During that span, he notched 4 triple-doubles and 3 more over his final 4 games before an injury forced him to shut it down for the remainder of the year. There's many reasons to believe that Giddey is primed for another strong season, as he will take on even more responsibility offensively, and with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at his side, they are one of the most entertaining young backcourts in the NBA. Jalen Green. Jalen Green is undoubtedly one of the most skilled offensive players in the league at the moment. The former #2 overall pick struggled early on his rookie year, but finished strong towards the end of the season, showing some of his potential with 5 consecutive 30-point games. The addition of this year's #3 overall pick Jabari Smith will allow Green better opportunities to get to the rim, as Smith can draw defenders away from the basket with his outside shot-making abilities. Green's exceptional play last season left Rockets fans with high hopes for the future, as he averaged 29 points with great efficiency in his last 7 games. His progression this season on a young Rockets team will go far towards a successful rebuild. Tyrese Haliburton. Before the 2021 trade deadline, a blockbuster deal was made that sent Tyrese Haliburton from Sacramento to Indiana, where he has become the focal point of a rebuilding Pacers team with plenty of opportunity to shine. With Malcolm Brogdon traded to the Celtics, the 30-year guard will be able to showcase his offensive abilities on one of the youngest rosters in the league. In 26 games with the Pacers, Haliburton raised his scoring average from 14 to 17 points per game and his assist average from 7 to 9, while also increasing his overall efficiency. He's capable of leading a team with his scoring and ball distribution, so one could argue he already broke out last year, but Haliburton will have a full 2022-2023 season to prove his post-trade numbers wasn't just a fluke. Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka Okongwu has shown flashes of what led the Hawks to pick him as the #6 overall pick in the 2020 draft, and between the departure of Danilo Gallinari and the constant trade rumors surrounding John Collins, plus the future of Clint Capella, there's an opportunity for him to get more playing time. Okongwu is one of the most versatile big men in the league with the ability to defend multiple positions and score inside. His value was on full display during Atlanta's run to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, where he was arguably the Hawks' best option against Giannis Antetokounmpo. With his continued development, expect Okongwu to be a key contributor on an Atlanta team looking to exceed expectations this season. Alperen Sengun. Sengun began to establish himself last season as a versatile big man with considerable potential. With the Rockets trading Christian Wood during the offseason to the Dallas Mavericks, Sengun should have plenty more opportunities to prove himself. Sengun averaged 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per game despite limited playing time as a rookie, but his per-36 numbers were very impressive for a first-year big man. He isn't the traditional center, as his footwork is excellent and can do many things offensively on the court. He has a nice touch around the rim and is a great passer for his size, showing shades of 2-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic. Sengun is expected to improve his game considering the increase in his minutes and has the chance to achieve some great results this season. Franz Wagner. After showing immense potential during his rookie season and being named to the All-Rookie First Team, Wagner excelled even more during the Eurobasket tournament this past summer. Averaging 15 points per game and shooting 53% overall from the field, Wagner helped Germany earn the bronze medal. His diverse skill set and understanding of the game makes him the perfect partner in Orlando's frontcourt alongside Paolo Banchero, the #1 overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Banchero and Wagner are the foundation that the Magic are hoping to build a team around that could win a playoff series for the first time in a decade. Nicolas Claxton. As the only center on the roster who was in Steve Nash's playing rotation last season, and with Ben Simmons only commanding the 5 position in specific lineups, the 23-year-old Nicolas Claxton should have a lot more opportunity to shine this season. He had several successful moments last year while he was fighting for minutes against experienced veterans like Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Andre Drummond. However, his most important production was during the playoffs. In the first round against the Boston Celtics, Nash mostly stuck with Claxton, and with a slight increase in minutes per game, he averaged 10.6 rebounds and 2 blocks. His biggest flaw is that he went 4 of 22 from the free throw line during the series, but Claxton claims he has reformed his shooting technique over the summer, something that'll factor into whether he's on the court at the end of crucial games. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson signed a 4-year, $104 million contract this offseason with the New York Knicks after his stellar performance last year with the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson became the starting point guard for a Knicks team that struggled for years to find a consistent floor general. Last season, New York was one of the worst teams offensively, finishing with a bottom 10 offensive rating, and the addition of Jalen Brunson with his ability to facilitate while playing time off the ball will help the offense flow much better. Considering he played second fiddle next to Luka Doncic on the Mavs, Brunson still averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists last season, even upping his numbers once the playoffs began, where he showed he truly deserved his massive contract. P.J. Washington. Because of the Miles Bridges controversy, who was also a breakout star himself just last year, this past offseason was an utter disaster for the Charlotte Hornets. With Bridges' uncertain NBA future, LaMelo continues to be the face of the franchise, and P.J. Washington now becomes a key figure to possibly take over the number 2 spot on the team. While he is a versatile player who can occupy the power forward or center positions, Washington is also able to step out to the perimeter and knock down 3-pointers. Last season, he shot 36% from beyond the arc, and with more opportunities this year, he'll have the chance to fully showcase his talent for a rather interesting Hornets team. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll also enjoy this one about the greatest NBA one-hit wonders. Thank you guys for watching. See you all next time. Peace out.